I don't think so. I think for the most part, both options are available. Alabaster Islands. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture to these Alabaster Islands, apart from the Tao Hu leading the odd supply corps excursion to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, let's go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless the mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all you can from Irida and Adaman to keep yourself safe. I just realized my pants didn't change. How aren't you freezing? Freezing? I'm practically sweating. If you think this is bad, just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't the Diamond Clan thing or the Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh. Yes. Believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is? You're talking about the Garlic fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalugg's legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have met when I said we're be headed somewhere even colder? Where else, indeed? Ready to go, Danzo? Sure, stomp off without me. This is why I can't send people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalugg's legacy, Enzo. Take care. On your way. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Soon it's gonna get to the point where we have to pick between who we want to, like, get first. Because you could get both the legendaries. But you could either side with the Diamond Clan to get Dialga first, which is what we're most likely going to do. Or you could side with the Pearl Clan. It doesn't really affect the story too much. It's just who you get first. And who you end up battling, like, later in the game. Or their, like, primal form thing. I'm mad my pants didn't change. So I just realized it's not... Oh, I still have a mission that, I was doing. It's going in the right direction anyways. Well, that was a real slog. Fighting through those, miserable icy winds to reach this desolated bit of nowhere. Well done us. This gentleman is Avalugg's warden, and my most honorable teacher, Garrick.
So show some respect, Adaman.
Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garlic. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Enzo, right? Of the Galaxy team? Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalon?
He's in a frenzy.
That leads me to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied?
It could trouble others.
Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do?
To quell his frenzy.
Our mighty Lord of Tundra, Avalon, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon.
Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalon's causing no trouble, but aren't we also duty-bound to free our Pokemon from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment?
We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling.
Let's start. I don't know what Pokemon I have.
My musculature is as hard and unyielding as ice. Think you can break through?
Adamant is the Diamond Clan, so that's the one we're going to end up picking. That's not the one I wanted. Even though I think Steel is strong again. Why is that one only level 24? Jeez. Yes, it is. Okay, so never mind. I am happy I have that one up. Yeah, what's wrong with being friend zoned?
Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you all can get on with it now. This one's all right.
Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like the Enzo, but I'll vouch for her.
Then if you insist on quelling Avalon's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice. He likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck.
Eternal ice, is it? For that, you'll have to be able to fly, which means you'll need bravery.
Long story short, you gotta seek out a young lady named Sabby.
Sabby? Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean.
Isn't Avalon one of the Pearl Clan's lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine. Listen up. The Eternal Ice stuff can be found atop Avalon's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneasel can climb this service, let alone a person like you or me. You're going to have to approach by air with bravery's help.
Yarrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalog's legacy. I'll have you know. He says he made it to within 6 feet of the top. Might makes right, or at least height.
And, about Sabby? How do I put this? Even when she's not flying with bravery, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you understand once you'll meet her. Head towards Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later.
What?
Sabby?
My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you mean about Sabby, but why would she be up there?
Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabby and let me focus on my workout while I still can. He's based off a water gym, or ancestor to a water gym guy who is like a sumo wrestler. Or, I think just a wrestler, not a... Maybe not sumo. I don't know who she's based off of, though. Her hair looks like one of the grass gym leaders.
Hello, my name's Sammy. Nice to meet you, Danzo.
Same to you.
I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? Bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Bravery's help so you can quell Lovelock's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it if you can catch me first. Let's go, Bravery.
Oh, jeez. For some reason, I forget, like, this whole ice part. Because I feel like I was playing... I was, like, running on empty when it came to energy here. Because I was playing, like, straight through. But I do remember there's a Garchomp, like, right over there that murdered me.
Danzo! You made it all the way up here and it's cold. But the question is, did you catch me? Or did I let myself get caught? Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant?
It might be.
No one but me could really know, right? Anyway, the challenge continues. The next stop of your merry chase is Snow Point Temple. But the real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you? Or am I bored? Let's go, Bravery!
Sparta kicker off. Yeah, I feel like that. Like, it's a neat place, but it's just it all looks the same. And it's usually like towards the end of the game, so things are usually harder. And I'm pretty sure I died several times falling like how I just did there. But yeah, there's a whole like underground part, but I don't know if we actually go to that in the story. I think it's just when you're exploring. And I think you could set up a camp. Yeah, you can set up a camp over there. There's like a little hot springs too, where a bunch of Pokemon are hanging out at, and it's really cute. And here's the third of the ice lakes, where I have to get the last ice fairy. So I just realized I never emptied my satchel.
Hi again, Danzo! It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. The real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored?
I hear what Warren Sabby said. If you have Warren Sabby's approval to enter, then by all means do so. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzle won't get very far within. I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of pattern on their chests, too. Also weird that they're two different clans, and they're like, oh, okay. You ever see the old Pokemon short film with Pokemon chilling in the cabin? I know there's a whole bunch. I know during the first movie, there's the one where they're like, they drop them off at the camp thingy, and there's a whole bunch of like Pichus, or I think there's a Pichu. There's a faint trace of steel pattern on the statue's chest. Ice. Rock, ice, steel. Rock, ice, steel. And I'm gonna die here being an idiot. You get to go in this temple in the Diamond and Pearl, and it's just several floors you have to go down. Steel. Ice. Rock. There are three panels fitted into the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. There are faint traces of words carved on the door as well. Withered the statue's gaze. Which panel will you press first? Steel, right? Steel. No. For mine. So it's rock, ice, steel, because the rock one's hidden. Let's see if I can do it without revealing it. Rock, ice, steel. Doesn't seem... Wait. I have to do it in the reverse order? It's not hidden. Rock looks at steel. Steel looks at ice. Ice looks at the door. There are three panels fitted into the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. A faint trace. Wither the statue's gaze. Which, okay, so I guess we'll go ice, steel, rock. Rock. Oh, I think I pressed them out of order. Yeah, I pressed them out of order. I went rock, ice, steel. Yeah, but the one before the movie, I think that's the first time you like got to see Meryl. Yeah, first time we got to see Pichu. Ice. Oop, let me get that. Yeah, in Diamond and Pearl, it's just see, first you need to have Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel, which the only way you were able to get them was by trading them over from your old games. Ice, Rock, Steel. Rock. Nice. Ice. Rock. Steel.
Rock. Nice. 6 o'clock. Okay, where do we start here? Okay, imagine from here. So we're gonna go steel, ice, rock. Oh, didn't mean to throw you. Ice. This just spelled out Siri. Steel. Rock. Now it spells out Surisur if you just put the first letter. So we go steel, rock, ice, steel, rock. Whoops. I missed one. Yeah, there we go. That works. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Nice. It's nice to have a little chat bubble there that I could type things into. Whoa. Woo! I don't have anything with ghost type. Another route. I already completed those Pokedex entries too, so I don't really need them. Okay. If I have to battle her, she probably has Psychic, so if I use my Gyarados, he's got Dark moves. Yeah, I usually would use a notebook too. I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with bravery. Do you think that'll come to pass? I'll make sure it does. Well, however the future turns out, flying with bravery isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me that you're strong enough. Gonna take us on? Yup. Now get ready, cause here come Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electrive. Like, why don't I get to throw out 3 Pokemon? Or does she only throw out 1 at a time? Nope. As long as the Electrive, cool. Because that Electrive could have killed me because it's water flying. Or don't know why it got to attack twice. Okay. Thanks for the beatdown. Okay, well these are only level 30, so that's not too bad. I think the first one was just the high level. Bye, Gyarados. I have one too, silly girl. Wow, you caught us and you beat us. You won all our games so far. But Bravery still wants to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go. Let me heal you. I didn't want to bring that Magnezone. I thought I was leveling something else. Yeah, her clairvoyance allowed her to attack twice. Okay, before we talk, I believe there's something over here. That I did not get last time, and I had to climb all the way back up here. I guess I'm wrong. Or maybe it just appears after. Yeah, so in Diamond and Pearl, you go in through that entrance because it's however many years and there's just snow covering everything. All right, Bravery. Why not test out the Enzo's strength for yourself? Oh, I gotta battle it. Well, that's not good. This is grass fighting. All of which is weak against us. I feel like this is the first of the Guardian things that you actually battle. And this is the last one. Grr, I can't believe Bravery lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye! Hey. I was kidding. Play along with me on our flute, or on your flute. Toot 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 toot. Bravely opened his heart and learned, well, sound of you playing. You receive a sky plate from Bravery. Thanks, Abby. Oh. Sure, having the Enzo to fly around with should be fun for Bravery. Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift could cause these frenzies? Do you think this is Almighty Shino's anger? Or do you think this is a trial it's putting to us? If it's a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy and we quell the last noble, Tom Avalugg, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who've been living here in Hishui for ages now. How come you're playing all wise? I never thought you were a big thinker, admin. Shush, Sabi. I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet Almighty Shino myself. The question is, does listening to Adaman fascinate you or bore you to tears? Anyway, Enzo, it's time for you to go soar with bravery. If you jump from here, bravery can take you gliding just about anywhere. Don't forget to get the eternal ice. That's why you needed bravery in the first place, right? Avalug's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with bravery. When you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. You can have your bravery to glide through the air with him. With bravery, I think it's Bravaria. Bravaria. You can fly high up into the sky and explore the different areas in Hishui from the air. You can summon bravery using the plus button wherever you are, and you can also press the A button if you're falling from some height to summon him in a flash. And with that, we've unlocked all the mount thingies. Dive! Your arc phone is beeping. You attain a piece of eternal ice. My character looks frozen. Eternal ice, the type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Avalug. This ice is said to be fragments of ancient Avalug that lived long ago. I love eating my ancestors. At last, the summit is conquered. And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? You gave Garrick the eternal ice. I do have to respect the effort you put in. I may still have my doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face my Lord Avalug. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Now, don't try to repeat the wonders feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till next time we meet. Bye! Yeah, there's one of those entrances to the... I should probably really heal, too. Especially since it looks like I'm gonna... I've been playing this for like 30 hours now, and for some reason I cannot get the menu buttons down. Why, if it isn't Danzo, what a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garelic an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalon. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Absolutely. And why wouldn't you be? So, Avalug, yes, the fifth of the Hishui nobles.
That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be all right. You just have to eat some sword caps to give you your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now to the arena. Yes. Well, I did want to see the Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Oh, you want an English accent? I don't know if we're getting any new characters. Alright, we'll give the next person that talks an English accent. Hey, what's all this, then? So you ought to quell Avalugg, as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among people, or both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd be better get to work making some bombs using the eternal ice. I've heard how they're all made, and with muscles like mine, it'll be only a moment's work. How was that? And there you have it. A cup of water. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging abilities. Unrivaled. I'm going. I feel like the last time I did this one, which I've only done all of these once before, it was very easy till the very end. I think I had some trouble at the end of this one. Lord of the Tundra, Avalugg. Rawr. Jeez. I guess I was wrong. I should have put my ground one out. Grass is super effective? I know it's ground ice, but ice is strong against... Whenever they do the double, types, it always throws me for a loop. What is strong against some things, what's not against others? Or what's weak against something, what's strong against others? Ooh. Ooh. I might lose. I don't remember the last time I saved. Oh boy. What happened? Oh my goodness. I don't think I saved all day. Okay, well, that's a good sign. Actually, no. It probably just has. Okay. Well, that's a lot better than I thought it would be. Let's just say. Oh no, I've been playing for 48 hours. Jeez. What the heck happened? Well, let's do this again. I can't believe that. Yeah, I almost just had a very bad time. Well, good thing the Switch 2 should be coming out soon. Maybe too much is just happening in this battle that the Switch can't handle it. Well, I got myself probably right back to where I was at, health-wise, and... Nope, now I did. Whoopsies! Everything went black. Oh, here we go again. Now it's time to take it slow.
Okay, man, let my switch have a little breather here. Let it process what's happening. Ooh, we're doing multiple things now. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Take it slow, Switch. Take it slow. Okay, we good? Yeah, I bet it. You received the icicle plate from Avalok. I don't know why icicle is like killing my brain right now. I wanted to say icicle. Garlic, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. I but seeing what Avalok quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky. Is this the Enzo girl some kind of monster in disguise? That was more Australian. She is no monster. She's the one who risked her life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. To Enzo, Garrett cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Shino just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Shino. But that will change. Iridna! I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Enzo has much to teach us. She's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife so long as our Pokemon are with us. She's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you already chained Irida. I knew you could pull that off to Enzo. You quelled every last frenzy noble. So is that space-time rift gonna start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though a rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so anyways. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift starts splitting out more of the strange lightning, we should be alright as long as we got to Enzo. Indeed we should be. It's good to have her at our side. You know something, Merida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Shino, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he's finally cracked a smile for us. Okay. We survived. Let's save. See if it just jumps us right there. Because I'm not sure the events of what happens next. Let's just go back. I want to see something. Yeah, it's doing this again. Okay, let's go talk to him, even though I'm worried where it takes me next in the story. Each of your Pokemon nobles become frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hishui by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. As long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go, nourish yourself at the Wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hishua without fearing Pokemon around us. Thanks for the nice, sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Now that Avalug's quelled, too, we can survey all over Hishui.
I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalog needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing.
I hate to think what kind of havoc that the frenzied nobles could have wreaked if Enzo never came to us. Still, even with all the nobles quelled, the rift doesn't seem to be closing, huh? Although, wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean that Enzo'd be stuck here? I guess so.
Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Enzo. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on, nothing less than a complete Pokédex.
With you around, that Pokédex is as good as complete. Hey, how about I just tag along as your assistant?
Assistant, come now, Ray. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too.
Well, sure, I guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and a heavy sleep.
Kaboom! Or Bakum. Kabakum? Disaster looming? What could be happening? I thought we saved the day.
This doesn't look good, Enzo.
Remember when they said I'd always have a home here? Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red.
I have word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once.
The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's that about, Commander?
You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you?
That can wait. There is more pressing concerns here that must be addressed. The first strike of the strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Enzo fell from the sky, did it not? It only seemed natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Enzo? Oh, I don't know. Indeed. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to all these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you really after here?
Want to catch some Pokemon?
Hold on, Commander.
There's nothing to suggest that Enzo has wronged us.
Exactly. And besides, do you really think she's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that she is free from guilt? This stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she is? Or she says, who here can guarantee she is to be trusted?
But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Enzo supposed to do then?
She will be given the chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect unless she can clear her name.
Yeah, because the Galaxy team doesn't get a great name in the future.
There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in Galaxy Team. Consider yourself banished from the village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our people. No, until you restored our world to its rightful state and proved you're innocent beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine?
Yes, sir.
How can you act so heartless?
Don't you believe it, Enzo? Wrong person.
Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains.
So yeah, if I didn't say, in Diamond and Pearl, Team Galaxy's actually the bad guys.
You're to be expelled from the village?
Seriously? Orders are orders. However, the guy who's the leader here is the professor in the Diamond and Pearl. This way. I got the walk of shame. Scary. Can it really be true? How could anyone do such a thing? I guess we should have expected this from a stranger in the sky. Y'all remember this? Oh! We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept the stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort her from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. I'll come too.
As will I, naturally.
I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Freeland camps. Safe travels. I can't believe the boss would do this. You quelled all those noble frenzies under his own orders.
Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail.
You must not. You will only cause the Enzo more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. I bet you could at least start by finding Leon at the Grand Tree Arena. Not sure where it may be. If you want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey. Or the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of a dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach? To complete the Pokedex. The dream simply won't come true without you.
Bye, guys. Thanks for nothing. I gave it all for this team. And what I get in return? Banishment? Oh. Also, can I not fast travel? I can fast travel. Yo, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hishua could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. Never mind then. Is that really all you can say? Look, you needn't try to put on a brave face. You've been a help to the Pearl Clan, and we know what kind of person you are. Though it must be said, for every sympathetic ear you might find there, you may also find a detractor who fears your presence. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. There's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden May might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. But most likely find May at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant English hard, big word. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hishua, there is a place for you as well. Significant. I really like the song. Also, was that the shiny noise? Is there a shiny? There's a shiny Psyduck! No. Well, that's cool. I got a shiny on stream. I got a shiny Psyduck. Would you look at that? Also, why's the water green? My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? Oh no. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to the village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly, I think. You would regret that as much as anyone.
The great Wydeer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things, and besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Shinx? Lightning Bolt. Well, at least the Pokemon know I'm good. Yeah, she's good. Let's get going. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Enzo. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? I haven't bought a single thing from you. Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry, there are still corners of Hishui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be a perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know. It's no palace. But you know, the saying about beggars can't be choosers, or beggars and choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. See, speak to the person who dwells here at the retreat. Shrieking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Miss Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hishui's myth and legends. No, mistress, thank you. Just Kagita. And this is... Why, to Enzo is the woman of the hour. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? Indeed. I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in time and space must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells the almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clan? The example from antiquate to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future. While space yawns all encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you, the two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, and those two clans do. You really can't. Perhaps the truth is clearer to the wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here is what you must do. He will hold 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. Each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one of the aspects of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are, is it mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How careless of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought of the hardships it will cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you do it, won't you? And you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seen to it. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Miss Kagita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help you. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? What? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? Abra? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Danzo. The pastures that I don't think I did anything with. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Danzo. Take a closer look at the letter. To Enzo, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I have also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Saline. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. That's right. Now, then. So we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I don't know where I was going there. I was trying to do Irida's voice because I realized the name. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all's quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations will grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention. So it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you. Though the answer should be obvious. Yeah, so here's where I get to choose, and we're going with Adaman. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you the Celestica flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, I choose you. Thought so. You can count on me. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well then, first task will be to decide which of the Hishua region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right, then we better get a move on, no time to waste. I'll meet you wherever you decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause the Enzo more trouble. Trial of Lake Verdity. Trial of Lake Valor. Yep, the trial of that one. Before I do anything, let me put all my stuff in the box. Nope, not that button. That's funny. I don't have my galaxy thing anymore. That's cool. I don't think I ever realized that. So where are we headed? Okay, so it looks like I could still do complete my Pokédex stuff. So I'm going to do that. So goodbye.